Hello friendos, Crazy Jason here, and welcome to my Wacky Emporium. It's time for me to share with you guys my Walmart Blu-ray mega haul. Why is it a mega haul? I don't know what constitutes a mega haul, but I have 19 Blu-rays here. So I'll call that a mega haul. I say anything over 13 Blu-rays is a mega haul. What do you guys say? Anyway, I've seen most of these movies, save for a few, which also happen to be the titles that most people were looking for. Some of you probably know what I'm talking about, but I won't give it away. I won't give away the big surprise. So anyway, I went tonight to get some more, and I noticed that they finally dumped all these movies into a big bin. And they put it next to the $5 bin. So I'm assuming, or assuming, that this is going to become the regular thing. We've got the $5 DVD bin, and then we're going to have the $7.88, which I hate that price point. It just drives me nuts. For some reason, that doesn't work on me. I just think $8. However, what's that other price point they have? The like 96 cents? Like $4.96. For some reason that works on me. That 4 pennies, that really gets me juiced. Like if the DVDs were $4.96, I may be more inclined to buy one. Oh, that's embarrassing. Yeah, I could go off on a rant on the $5 bin. I mean, why is it there? Why is it still there? Why aren't they a buck? I don't know. But let's dive into the mega haul, because enough of my jabbering. First up, I picked up Training Day. Now, my rule on all these movies, here's my rule. These are all movies that I want to watch. I'm not just picking up stuff just because, oh, that looks good, I'm just going to spend some money. No. These are all movies that I actually want to revisit or watch for the first time. Training Day is one of those movies that I want to revisit. I thought it was overrated at the time. It sort of irked me that Denzel Washington won the Academy Award for this performance when he had so many other great performances that he deserved to win for. I don't know. But this is one of those movies that I'm thinking I'm going to enjoy more the second time around. Moving on, The Dirty Dozen. One of several man movies that I picked up this time around. You gotta have The Dirty Dozen. How could I not buy this on Blu-ray, right? Again, another movie that I need to revisit. Haven't seen it in a very long time. Up next, Snatch with the Blu-ray Essentials slipcover. Whoop-de-fucking-do, right? Anyway, Snatch, I remember enjoying the hell out of this when it came out. I've got the DVD. Over the years, I haven't really had the urge to watch it, so revisitation here. Next up, another great find, the 10th anniversary edition of Memento. Another movie that I've been meaning to watch recently. And this is the director-approved, restored version. Not that other shitty version that came out before this, alright? Again, $7.88. Alright, now, here we come to this is the cream of the crap right here, folks. The Steelbooks, yes. Resident Evil, alright. Resident Evil Apocalypse. Resident Evil Extinction. And much to my shame, Resident Evil Degeneration, which I didn't want to buy, but I thought if I didn't, I would regret it because there is a bit of a completist in me. Now, I've never seen these movies, but I've been playing a lot of Fallout lately. Fallout 3. I've moved back to Fallout 3. And I've been, fighting a lot of ghouls. I've got the Bloody Mess perk, so I'm thinking now's the time to get in. And for $7.88, I remember when these came out, they're Walmart exclusive steelbooks. And they were $15, really good deal. And then, they went out of the store, and they became expensive, like most steel books were at the time. You go on eBay and spend whatever. I never was all that interested, but at this price, I think it's time for me to dive in to the crap. All right, next up, I Spit on Your Grave. It's another one of those titles that I was sort of surprised to see in there. Not the original, this is the remake, and I have not seen it, but I've been wanting to see it. So, what do you guys think? Is this, how's the remake? What do you got? What's your opinion on this movie? All right, next up, the other man movie that I picked up, The Magnificent Seven. That's right. My friend the Ace Hunter is going to be very impressed with all the westerns that I picked up here this time. But yeah, the Magnificent Seven, again, when I was a kid, this is one of those movies when you're a kid you love. Haven't seen it in many, many years, so thought I would revisit that. Yet another western, Wyatt Earp. Now, I have not actually sat and watched this entire movie. This is one of those movies from the 90s that sort of, went under my radar. Never really had, it was always Tombstone, right? You gotta love I'm Your Huckleberry, right? Val Kilmer. But Wyatt Earp is more of the big, serious take on the story. About a month ago, I caught this, I was at a friend's house, and it was on television, just some, regular, channel, probably, I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, I saw 20 minutes of this movie, and I was sucked right in. I mean, just like that. So this is the movie I'm probably going to watch first from this haul. Let me know what you guys think of Wyatt Earp. I'm not the biggest Western fan, but I find myself slowly getting sucked in. Alright, Legends of the Fall. What can I say? I hope it looks good on Blu-ray. That's what I'm hoping for, because it does have beautiful cinematography. Next up, Dances with Wolves. Beautiful score. Love the score. I love the cinematography. I don't know why the cinematography in The Postman couldn't be like this. It's just I'm gonna save those natterings for another time. This did come with the slipcover, which I was happy about. The faux leather slipcover. Why am I happy about faux? Something that's paper that's made to look like leather. I don't know. Does that make me a sad man? Okay. Anyway, look, interested. Again, this I don't know what to say about this movie. Overrated, perhaps. Not deserving of the Academy Award. At the same time, I don't know, guys. I really don't know what to say about this movie. So, but I bought it, so. All right, now, the next two movies, I actually paid $13 for, or $12 for. These are the Universal 100th Anniversary editions. The first one is The Breakfast Club. Hey, Crazy, you already own The Breakfast Club. Yes, I know, but this is the way I want to own it, because I have been interested in these 100th anniversary, guys. Can you believe that? I mean, think about that. On the one hand, that's a long time, and on the other hand, it's not. You know what I mean? They've only been making movies at Universal Studios for 100 years. Paramount as well is putting out a line of movies. But I like the Universal sleeves, because they come undone here, and they give a little bit about the movie. They give some factoids. They let you know what was going on that year. They have a little timeline at the bottom. So, and The Breakfast Club is I've been watching this movie a lot lately. I don't know why. This movie in a lot of ways, I don't like it. I don't think it's very good. I think it's one of John Hughes' lesser films. It's embarrassing in a lot of ways, but see, therein lies some of the appeal. It's the nostalgia factor. This movie was made in a time when there wasn't so much cynicism. That cynicism that came about in the 90s, it kind of pisses me off. You know, no way, in all seriousness, could a movie be made these days where Emilio Estevez screams and the glass breaks. I mean, so, you know, it's just, you know, looking at this movie, it's, I don't know, it's like getting in a time machine. So anyway, this is the way I wanted to own. Next up, I've got another Universal 100th Anniversary Edition. And finally, it's on Blu-ray, and this is the title I'm most excited about in all of these Blu-rays that I picked up here, and that would be The Deer Hunter on Blu-ray. Again, in the really cool, you know, Universal packaging. Here's to hoping that the transfer does the movie justice. I may be mistaken, but I do believe there was an earlier HD DVD release. Beyond that, I don't know. So, any of you guys know anything about the transfer on the Deer Hunter? I am a little disappointed in the special features, although there is a commentary that looks pretty interesting. But anyway, I'm just excited as hell. The Deer Hunter, Beyond Wide Earp, this is probably the movie I want to see the most. Alright, next up, another gem from the 80s, Heathers. I do want the special edition, the Locker, but I've seen it on Amazon for a pretty good price, but I figured, you know what, it's been a long time. I need to revisit this movie and see if I really like it all that much. You know, I've got a feeling this movie hasn't held up very well over the years. I don't know why, but yeah. All right, the last three movies, a trio of fantasy films from the 80s. First we have Time Bandits. Terry Gilliam? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I remember seeing this as a kid, and I don't know, something about this movie scared the hell out of me when I was a kid. But yeah, very imaginative film, and can't wait to revisit. Next up, we have a pair of Jim Henson movies, Labyrinth and The Dark Crystal. Now, Labyrinth, I've seen several times, young Jennifer Connelly and David Bowie, and this is good. This is good 80s fantasy. Fantasy in the 80s, I don't know. That's another subject right there again. I've got a big confession to make, folks. I've never seen The Dark Crystal, not from start to finish. I've seen bits and pieces, but I've never properly seen The Dark Crystal, so I went ahead and picked it up. I was impressed that they have a lot of Blu-ray features. I'm not going to go into everything, but I was impressed that they actually put forth the effort and put new features for this Blu-ray release. So that's it, folks. 19 Blu-rays from Walmart. I'm sorry to say that the steelbooks are gone. Hopefully, most of you guys saw my intel that I put up and were able to get out there if you wanted the steelbooks. But anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Oh, and Movie Adventure is coming. It's been filmed. It's in the can, as they say in the industry speak. Yes, just needs to be edited and uploaded. That will be coming soon. So thanks for watching. I'm Crazy Jason, and you've been in my Wacky Emporium, baby.